Connect. I am your host, Joy, Reader H755. Love is the highest vibe ever. Undoubtedly, is that even a word? And I love you so much. So, we are here offering a full hour of free live readings. So, all you need to do is just comment, say hello. Where are you watching from? Oh, we have some comments already. And today I have my glasses. So, we are in for a treat of me being able to see. So I am here from Atlantic City. You're watching me here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, just a few blocks from the beach and the boardwalk. Where are you angels watching from? Hello, London. How are you? Welcome. All right. Hi, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. KJ Hertz. Welcome, welcome. All right. So KJ Hertz. Kayla. Hi, Kayla. Would love to connect. First time, please. Awesome. Do you have a question, or you just want me to see what I get generally with my foggy? Oh, wow. They really are foggy, too. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, sirs. I have got to clean these glasses because just a little foggy. Just a little. All right. Okay. Is there a question, or did you want me to do a general, Kayla? And welcome, welcome. Come on in. Guys, feel free to share. Sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. The more, the merrier. The more they enter the room, the higher my energy goes. Because I really do. It's like it's an even exchange going on here now. We are feeding off of each other's energy. That's what's going down here. And let me see here. Hi, Joan. What does it say? Joni. All right, I'll get to you, Angel. We're just going to go down the list. We have London next, but right now we got Kayla, and Kayla hasn't given a question, so we're going to just ask for a general. You know what? We're going to actually go into our Ask Your Guides deck for Kayla. Kayla. What do we have for Kayla, please? All right, what's here for Kayla? What does she need to know? Please and thank you. My lovely singing bowl here, Kayla. I was over here getting it. It kind of gives me a high when, I don't know, the energy, the frequencies, it just, I feel it. Okay. Kayla, I'm going to just honor this card first. Let's talk about the self-esteem and guardian angel Michael card. And if you look at that card, it is full of hearts. There's people looking at you. There's people judging you. There's people watching you, people talking. I'm trying to watch the comments to see if you had a specific question. Hello, Emily, but it was Emily. Hi, Emily. All right. So, you have got to find validation from within. You can't care about what other people think of you, what they say about you, how they feel about you. And this is good at solid advice throughout your life, from one end to the next, all through life. You've got to find that validation, find that love. You've got to love yourself enough for everybody else in the world. That way, you never need anything from anyone else, as far as validation, as far as love, as far as feeling important. You don't need to judge yourself like that, because the judgment card is here as well. The judgment card is here as well, because people are going to judge you enough. Look at everybody looking up at you. But if you wrap yourself up in your own love, Archangel Michael is a protector. He is my go-to angel. Like, seriously, when I'm grounding, when I'm shielding, when I'm preparing for these shows, when I'm preparing to do any readings or private sessions, which you guys can book over at the Psychics Connect. You can find me over there. I am Joy Reader A755. And there's plenty of readers, Kayla. Everybody has their own sprinkles and skill sets. And just like you have your own sprinkles, your own skill sets. You don't want to be cookie cutter same. I say that all the time. We don't want to be like everyone else. That is boring. It's okay to be different. Don't look at yourself and compare yourself to others or feel less than others in any kind of way, ever. All right. So I'm glad we went into the Ask Your Guides deck. I'll pull a tarot card for you as well. And then I'll come back to the comments, guys. Because I love the interaction. I love when you guys are commenting to me. All right. What else can we get for Kayla, please? All right, Kayla, you have an important decision or important choice coming up soon. You also have some nastiness with some I just want to say a lie. Just going to call it what it is. It's a lie. The moon card, the moon card talks about a few things, but what is hitting for me right now for you, Kayla, is the secret. Something kept from you. It's like a bit of nastiness. It is kind of nasty. If you look at that card, it's nasty as heck. Like these ladies are enjoying the moon. They are just, oh, loving it, you know, doing their thing, doing their little ritual, whatever they're doing. It's an instinctual pull for them. But there's always some unseen stuff and it just feels unsettling. So if something is meant to come to your awareness and all these swords here are reversed. So swords represent our words and thoughts. And that's just a big hit for me for lies or, concealing something, something being hidden, something, the truth, and it's going to be uncovered. And then you're going to have a choice to make. Two of Swords is about looking at things for what they truly are, looking at all of the, seeing things for how they truly stand. There's the moon. There's your connection. There's your knowing. That's the knowing because you're also quite intuitive, whether you realize it or not, Kayla, you're quite intuitive and quite connected. Many of you that come to these shows, I pick up on their energy. Like there's a reason that you're drawn and there's a reason that you're pulled. And even those of you that feel like you don't have it or may not be a reader, there is a reason that you guys always show up to these, this whole genre, like you're there traveling in this circle, very pulled, very drawn, very interested, very curious, and very knowing. So anyhow, there's a choice coming for you, and you're gonna need to lift that blindfold, see things for how they truly are. Like look at everything, using your heart, using your head, your feminine, your masculine. So it's an important decision. It's two swords. You're gonna have to duke it out in your mind and your heart and figure out what is best for you. Taking your time. And when you make important choices, Kayla, don't so much consider what everyone else or anyone else may have to say, what their opinions are, how they feel. Again, them looking at you, judging you, validating you. It's your choice to make. It's your life to live. These are your lessons to learn. And I love you so much. I do. Okay. Thank you, Emily. I see you, Denise. All right. Who was next? I think it was London. London on love and life. All right, London. Can you have a general reading on love and life? Oh, I took the cards out of the box. The box is empty. Just got crystals in it, like my bra. All right, what can we have for London? Okay. London, London. What can we have for London? What do you want her to know? What's the message for London? Please and thank you. Okay, so as far as love goes, you might wonder sometimes, or um, just have a general fear that the person that you have emotions for may lose or may be losing interest, maybe losing emotions, maybe losing feelings. These feelings that are shared, because they are shared, and you guys actually mirror each other so much of the time with your worries and your fears and your thoughts and your focus, not your focuses, your focus. And also your dreams for your future, like it's not far off. Like they really do like balance out. They sit right on the same line. So you guys have your morals, your core values, morals and beliefs, systems and stuff, they're in place and they're aligned. So there's massive potential there. I don't want you to worry about the connection being broken or the emotions fading or the love being lost, because that's not going to happen. It's a true love. It's true feelings. Even though at times you might feel like you being played about or whatever, this individual is going to find themselves, no matter what happens, coming back around to you. Now there is an opportunity coming up, but there's so many other like there's variations. Like it just depends on choices made. There is a potential for you guys to come together. I will tell you that once you do come together, it's going to be a lot of, at times, drama, because you're going to have a lot to work through. It's going to be chins being tried and shells being walked on, eggshells being walked on, trying your chin. It's going to be a lot of getting to know each other because it just feels like it's just so different. Like things are so different when you are constantly with someone, you are learning about them, you are, you know them, but it's just different. So it just feels like at first it's a little bit of a battle and a struggle, but you guys can make it work. In the end, you're passionate about this thing. This is a happy family card. So there's definitely a massive, massive, yes, potential. It's still there. That is still there. She's saying that's something that you're still concerned about. That is why I say all that. It's something that you're really passionate about. So if you're passionate about it, then you're driven. So you need to do what you need to do to make that happen. You know what I'm talking about, since you know exactly what I'm talking about. But this is not going to change. That King of Cups is upright. That's not going to change, despite any actions, despite, any falsehoods or, any discrepancies that happen. That's not going to change. And that's the like deciding factor at the end of the day. That's the pull. That's the connection. That's that cord that's there. Let's go again from a different deck and ask about life in general. All right, where are we coming from? There it is. All right. What do we have for London? A few more, please. Please and thank you. Okay, so right now you're in a place where you're waiting for things to turn around. You're waiting for some gifts. Gifts. I didn't mean to say gifts. I'm looking at the card. The card is gifts and joy, guys. You're waiting for some blessings. You're waiting for something to make you feel more positive, something to cheer you up, something to shift you, but that is coming. And again, once again, it's all centered and involved, revolves, rotates around love. If you look at the gifts, the box that is opened up before it's delivered, they all floating down. These gifts are coming to you. But if you look at the box that couldn't wait to be delivered, it's the one with the hearts in it. It's the one about relationships. I'm trying to move on to life, but that is so much a part of your focus right now. There's this big thing, this thing that you need, but all around that it's the love, it's the relationship, it's the connection. And yes, it gives you peace. You have to listen, you have to manifest properly. Like you can't focus on being worried about, I think I was saying this to you earlier, you can't be focused on worried about what might go wrong. Don't do it. Redirect. It's called mindfulness. I was saying this earlier. You have to like walk in grace. You do. You have to walk like you already own it. You have to see it how you want it to be, the colors, the rooms, the floors, the yard, like every detail of what you desire, what you feel like you need. You need to see all the details and you need to know that that's going to happen. You don't know how, you don't know when, but you know that it's going to happen. That's how you make it happen more rapidly. That's how you manifest. That's how you bring things into fruition, bring things to yourself. Life force, Aphrodite. And that is so true. It's something that you do feel more grounded when you're in a deep, emotional, stable, back and forth. It's a mutual connection, is what I'm saying. A mutual give and take, a mutual love, a mutual emotions being shared. And it does. It sets your behind on fire. It motivates you. It makes you feel on top of the world. It makes you feel like you're not alone. Like you're still in an area where you feel like you need a partner. And I say that because I'm just stepping out of that area. I've been in that area for I don't know how many decades, London. But we have to see ourselves as a complete whole unit. Not that we need somebody, but that we want them. That we're a complete whole functioning unit, because you have to see yourself that way so that you're more desirable. You're more of a catch when you realize that you're the whole package. You are the table. You don't need to bring something to the table. You bring the table and all of the belongings on top of it. I'm just saying you are the whole entire table. Also, I'm trying to get onto other things, but we just keep talking about this because it's here. I'm just following my guys. I'm just doing what they had told me to do, girl. The deceit. I know there has been some sharing, some revelations lately, but there will be more. There's something else coming up, some more deceit. Like something not shared with you. It's just a straight out lie, actually. But if you want to look closely, you'll see that What is this? Your guardian angel guides. They are coming in. They are taking the masks off of people around you. So more things are going to be shed. So like a light being shed on, or the veil being lifted, aha moments, epiphanies, like revelation. So that is the unseen, like helping that. There's a lot of divine intervention that goes on within our lives. So it's just something that they want you to have a heads up on. But you already know. You already know, sis. And I love you so much. I really do. Thank you for coming on in. I get so happy when y'all come on in here with me. All right. Who was after London? Emily. What's your question, Emily? Let me see. If Emily ever put, hi, Eliza. Caroline, welcome, welcome. Is my grieving ruining my life? You're welcome, London. Emily saying, is my grieving ruining my life? Is my grieving ruining my life? Grieving is a necessity, Emily. Pain, our bodies, our emotions, our physical well-being, and the people, places, and things around us, that stuff is all tied in, because our energy affects our health. The stress levels. Just for example, say your blood pressure is affected because you're so stressed. You're putting off that stress level, that low vibing frequency. Everything is energy and everything is connected. If you're feeling low, you're feeling down, you're feeling bad, and that is your focus, even within grieving, but grieving also is healthy. The tears are healthy. It's natural to grieve a loss. It's natural. But there's like levels to this thing. There's steps to it. It doesn't ever go away. My mom died 3.5 years ago, just for example, Emily. And I had never lived anywhere but with my mother. We were very close. We were best friends. And she got really sick. The last 17 years of her life, she spent in a hospital bed with me giving her total care. I can't express to you the pain when she was gone. There's such a feeling of vulnerability, not being safe. Even still, I feel like I'm terrified. I don't know what I'm doing. Every day I have to refigure out the whole universe, my place in it, what's going on here. And I'm still grieving. But again, there's like stages and levels, and it doesn't ever go away, but it does get easier. It does. It does get easier. Let's see what we get for you, Emily. I love you. I do. I love you, sis. I do see, from the cards here, that this is something that is completely exhausting to you. This is something that is emotionally draining, mentally draining, physically draining to you. Whatever this is, whatever this grieving situation is, it is complete exhaustion to you, because you have a lot of guides, divine helper guides, helping you. You have a community of spiritual ancestors all around you right now. So these will be spiritual ancestors. These will be passed on loved ones. These will be like your guide, your spirit, like your spiritual family, for all intents and purposes. So you're in the center of that circle. They've got you circled and surrounded with love and light. There's a lot of healing going on. And like a lot of times I get, which I'm getting now, is dream state healing, dream state astral projection, dream state visitations, and just it's just a thing that they do for us. It's like when they can reach us the easiest is when we're at that lowest level of consciousness. When we get past the REM state of sleep, is when they're able to come in and connect with our higher selves, which will be our spirit, our soul, like whatever reference you use. But the healing is happening. It's just whatever it is, it feels to be really, really hard on you, which is obvious. You're saying, is this ruining my life? I just want to say we do draw in, or negative if we focus most on negative. We draw in the positive if we focus most on positive. If we think about a yellow car all day, we will begin to see yellow cars all day long when we look down the road, Emily. Like, the grieving is natural, it's needing, and also is healing. The family card is coming up, the family and the Holy Spirit card. So that's just letting me know that, family, or those you see as family, will be really important to you, and that they will give you a sense of peace. It's like the olive branch. That's the peace. And the dove is the peace. It's like, yeah. Also sense that you're a really creative individual. I wonder if you know that. I wonder if you know that you're a really creative individual. And I wonder if you know that you've got to, I'm sure you do, but someone wants me to tell, like, I feel like my God is giving me to tell you to, you have to stay focused on what your priorities are. Like, you have to prioritize what deserves your energy, your focus, your attention. Like, it's just a priority. I don't know why I feel that to say that to you. I don't have a better explanation or much more to give on that, but it's just feeling like she's saying your priorities. Take a look at your priorities, and that this card is about the suffering that you go through during this incarnation, during this life. It's all to teach you. You do know that we're here for learning. There's good, there's bad, there's painful moments, there's joyous moments, but it all comes together in a collective of everything that we experience during this lifetime. It's to learn. We came here to learn things. We came here for lessons, and we learn through experience. It's not always good ones, but you're not alone. There's a lot of unseen work going on around you. Like, you have a whole crew, and it actually feels like they're mobbing on you, like, doting over you, paying extra attention to you, like being really gentle with you, doing a lot of healing work with you. There's a lot of that going on. So whatever your situation is, I'm sending you loads of love, and I want you to know that although it doesn't go away, the pain of what you're grieving over, it does get easier. It gets easier, and it's just time. It's just time, sis. I'm sending all my love. Okay. Okay. You love these glasses. Oh my God. Oh, losing your twin brother got you broke. I understand. I'm sorry. Used to love to draw. Yeah. That is coming in. That's actually therapeutic for you. I get why it would be. That's actually therapeutic for you. Maybe try. See if you could just try doing. Somebody saying that you're a creative individual, that you have like some kind of talent or gift or like ability. So that's amazing. I am not talented in that way at all. All right, Caroline. Caroline would like a general reading. I'm just trying to go down the list, guys. Sometimes I go to who I'm drawn to. Sometimes I just go down the list. And today I'm just going on down the list. It's not many of you here right now, so we'll just keep that. We'll keep that energy right there, Caroline. Do, 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 do. All right, let's pull some oracle cards for Caroline. Please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, Caroline, if you ever have moments where you wonder if you're doing the right thing, if you're making the right choices, if you are where you're supposed to be in your life, even if it's not to our satisfaction, even if we're not pleased or feel like we haven't accomplished everything or not exactly where we want to be, we have to understand that things happen for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. So the master teacher card, purpose. It's like you are being blown and pushed along your way. Like, there's your path. It's illuminated. It's golden. And it's like your things happen for a reason. Again, I want to go back to that. Things happen for a reason. It's like we're pushed a certain way. Like, maybe a door is closed or a door is open. Opportunity is presented for us. It's all predestined. It's all planned. So we have a purpose. We are here for a reason. We all are really intricate pieces to this puzzle. Like, we all matter, we're all important, and you are on the path. Even if you don't always understand, I know I don't, why things happen how they do or when they do, yada yada. You're on the path. You're right where you need to be. Again, with the suffering and divine teacher card. So that's all about life's lessons, things that were planned. You know what? If life was like a play, some people got to play good guys, some people got to play bad guys. Some people play people that leave too soon, leave too early, for our liking, in our opinion. But they also have a chart, an exit point and an entry point and an exit point. We all do. We all sign an agreement on this is where we're going to be born, and our family and friends are chosen according to the burdens, or not the burdens, the lessons that we're here to learn. And there's got to be burdens, there's got to be trials, there's got to be tribulations, there's got to be painful moments and suffering. If we don't fall down, we won't know how to get up. If we don't experience joy, then how will we know what, sadness was? Okay. So another message is to be brave and that you're never ever alone. You're never ever alone. Through whatever trials you're going through, whatever happens in your life, you need to know that you're never alone. This card is about being more grounded too. That's the message I'm getting. This red is giving me ground. It's being more grounded. It's remembering who you are, where you are, and why you're here. You're an eternal limitless being. No mistakes or, mess ups in the past or anything that you allow for yourself that you shouldn't have is ever going to define you. You're greater than anything that you come up against or anything that comes your way in life. And you're never ever alone. Like you actually have there's a lot of buzzy energy. So you have a large amount of it's just when I say spirit family, it's like your passed on loved ones, it's like your ancestors, it's like, guides and angels, it's like everything you have. It's like a buzzy energy. So it's like a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot there, and you're not alone. So it's like warrior guides wanting you to know that you're never at it alone. And I love you so much. I do, I do. I do, I do. All right. Let's see who else is here. That was Catherine. Oh no. Your phone cut off, Emily. It's okay if you ever want to just go back. If you are bored or you have nothing to do, you can always look at where we are right here now, what time it is, and then you can go back and play that little area that you missed. Okay. Oh my, thank you, Chris. Am I looking like a snack? Thank you so much. Okay. You are so welcome. Blessings to you, Caroline. All right. Joni, anything new coming from me? Anything new coming from me? I've been struggling, guys, to get this phone to be straight. It is the phone ring light. It's giving me troubles. It may be time for a new one. I run through the ring lights. All right, Joni, anything new coming for Joni? My daughter says that I have little baby hands and baby feet. I don't know what that means. I have usual size woman hands, but I do have a hard time. I do have a hard time with the thicker decks. I do, which is why I usually shuffle this way. All right, Joni, enough of my stuff. What can we have for Joni, please? God, you got to keep your vibes high. There's no sense in sitting around being negative and pessimistic about things. Focus on a solution. Focus on something that you can put out gratitude and high vibes. You just want to have high energy. People can feel that, We can feel that. When you feel good about yourself, we can feel it. Joni. Okay. Anything new? Well, actually, there is something new coming for you. Did you just get a new job, or is there that offer been given? Are you looking yet? Because there's something for you with it. It's like a natural skill set, a natural talent, something that you'd be good at. Maybe you went to school for it. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know everything, guys, but I do know that this is going to bring you some yeah, because right now you do desire, Page of Pentacles. This is an aspiration. This is a goal. You have a certain mindset on what you want. Perhaps your level of finances, a level of income is what I'm trying to say. So this is not about you standing there doing new modeling. This is actually about, you being hired for a certain skill set, something that you have to offer. It's a talent. It's something that you already have. It's something that you already have within you. Okay. I hate to be like, I'm just going to give it though. I don't sugarcoat it. There is a little bit of conflict coming in for you. And this would be within the coming week. My guide is saying within the next week, this is just, they're not working together. No one is on the same page. Like they have the same goal in mind. Maybe they want to make a teepee. Maybe they want to make a teepee, Joni. But they are all over the place. Nobody's working together. Nobody's listening to anybody else. Look, they got their face masks on. It's a really modern tarot deck. They have their face masks on. Some do, some don't. Some are in cream, some are in brown. And the wands, they are all over the place. Nobody is in alignment. Nobody's listening. Everybody wants to do their own thing. Nobody's coming together and working together. That's the general vibe there. So there's a little bit of conflict coming in. It's like that's the energy. Nobody wanting to work together. Nobody working together. Nobody hearing each other. That's the energy there. All right, let's go to another deck for you. Let us do some Earth Magic. Where are the Earth Magic cards? Are they in front of me and I don't see them? Because that's typically what I do. I pull out cards and they're sitting right there in front of me, and or anything, and I'm looking for it, and they're in front of me, but I don't see them. That's what happens as you age. I'm just saying. Just look forward to it. If you're not already an elderly individual, look forward to it. All right, Joni. Joni. What's going on for Joni? Please and thank you so much. Okay. The need to tell you that, or just remind you about the ebb and the flow. Change is constant. It's the one consistent thing that you can rely on that. The ebb and the flow. It's not always going to be good and it's not always going to be bad. You have to remember to release expectations about situations and from individuals so that you're not let down. When you release expectations and you go with the flow, because when the waves pull you out, you can't fight them. You have to kind of like swim with them. You got to kind of swim this way. Like if the shoreline is this way, you don't want to swim back to the beach. You want to swim with the waves because they'll carry you where you need to be. You'll end up where you need to be. So it's just like acceptance, dropping expectations, not trying so hard to control situations that we just cannot control. Like we have to make space and allow for them. That's when things get a little easier. Solitude island, clearing your mind of the worries, the negativity, the negative thoughts, the low vibing thoughts, carrying things that have already happened that upset us, that we worry over, that become our focus. Because if you look really closely, there you are, you're that beautiful lavender tree there, but we can't hardly see you there because all these clouds are the thoughts. There's a need for the solitude, there's a need for the release. Island, solitude. It's about being alone, taking time for that inner reflection, really thinking and mapping things out. How do you feel? Why do you respond to things the way you do? Why do you react to things the way you do? What are your downloads? What are your triggers? That dark night of the soul, that shadow work, what we hold ourselves accountable for. How do we look at ourselves? There's a lot there. And like music therapy, perhaps you play an instrument, perhaps you just enjoy listening to music, perhaps you sing. That is very therapeutic for you. That is very therapeutic. I think that's pretty much universal. It is for me as well. Sometimes when I'm doing readings, especially private sessions, I'll hear specific songs, and I have learned to share those songs because 9 times out of 10, it holds it like a huge relevancy. Like that person, that sitter is like, wow, oh my gosh. Anyhow, I love you so much, Tony. All right. Let's see what we can see. I am gonna go to D. D. Ooh, my glasses are way too close to my lashes. Oh my goodness. Could I get a reading? Hi, D. What's your question? You are so welcome, Joni. You guys crack me up when y'all come in for a general. If you ask for a general, please know that 9 times out of 10, you're just gonna hear some stuff you already know. It's gonna be that, just that, a general. Don't waste the time. Don't waste the opportunity. We don't have a lot of time left. If you have a question, if there's something on your mind, isn't there anything that you want to know? Is there something you've been worried about? Is there something you've been curious about? Is there something you've been wondering about? I'm just saying, I am a very curious individual and I have tons of questions. I get readings myself. And when I do, general, all right, D, when I do, I have my questions already written out on paper. I am ready to go because I'm either screen recording or audio recording my session when I get one. I'm just saying, guys, you should record your readings whatever way you can so you can reference them, go back to them in the future. You can go back and reference them. And 9 times out of 10, it happens for me. I'll pick up on something, catch something, understand something that I didn't the first time. It just become like a standard practice of mine. Not that I get too many readings too often, but every couple of months I find myself, needing something, wanting to connect with my mother. And I can't always for myself hear the way that I can hear for others. It's the wildest thing. All right, a general for D. All right, what's the messages for D, please? please, and thank you. Ooh. The need to be more grounded, Ding. Um, Again, I was talking about who we are, where we are, and why we're here. The need to be grounded, the need to take moments to really just, I don't know if you meditate, but if you don't, I would really recommend that. This is the grounding tree. This is the actual, in every deck, there's a card that is the cover of the card. So this is the Earth Magic deck. And this is my favorite card of the deck, the grounding tree, as above, so below. So basically, it's like, when you're grounding, you're literally envisioning roots going from the soles or the toes of your feet down to the layers, the many different layers, the dirt, the fire, the water, the magma, the rocks, the crystals, straight to the core of the earth. And there's this humongous light source. You can call it God's light, God's energy, source, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever it resonates for you. I happen to prefer source of all energy. We all come from the same source of all energy. We're connected to everything on this planet. This planet created for us. Everything about everything. We're connected to it literally, molecularly. So when you ground down, it kind of helps you, not feel so overwhelmed. It kind of helps you not feel like there's moments that you can't be more compassionate and love yourself despite your screw ups. Again and again and again, I'll remind you, your past mistakes, screw ups, mess ups, they don't define you. I mean, does it define me that 13 years ago I used to smoke a lot of crack and I used to shoot up a lot of heroin? I totally defied myself, D. But those things are choices that I made. And I had a million moments, a plethora of moments to make different choices moving forward. And that's what I've done. Like those things don't define me. They're not who I am. They're things that I've done. They're experiences that I've had. And this life is about learning from your mistakes, learning from your experiences, not holding yourself at a low point for any reason. We are eternal, limitless beings. We are beings of love. There's duality within all, but at the end of the day, love is the highest vibe. So be more compassionate, be more loving, be more caring. This is you needing to love yourself unconditionally, no matter what. No matter what. I'm just saying. All right. Let's move to a different deck for you. Okay. What else can we have for D, please? I got a lovely black cat laying here on the bed with me. He is my favorite kitty ever. His name is Mr. B Bonds. And usually he'll come over and show himself, be a little co-host for a few moments, but he's a sleepy kitty. All the kittens are sleeping. It's just like, I don't know. It's like they all have an unspoken nap time. Anybody else have animals and they all sleep at the same time together? I'll never get it. All right, D. Your intuition, your inner knowing, that little voice, that thing, leaning into it, following it, allowing it to guide you, believing it, because it's never going to lead you wrong. That flame, this candle is never going to go out. Seriously, like when you know something, you know something. And a lot of times we doubt ourselves. I get it. I can't read for myself. There's a prime example. I doubt myself. I doubt what I'm getting. Plus, when you're already partial to it, you're not sure, I'm not, whether it's something that I want to feel or whether it's something that I'm feeling, because I'm working off of mostly emotions. Especially when you guys ask me for a general, I'm working off of feelings so that I'm translating what I'm feeling into words. There is going to come something. You definitely need some rest from something. There's some area you need some rest. This could be literal physical rest, perhaps from work or running around. I'm not sure, but the rest card is there. And if you take a look, he has peace. He's got moments to himself. His mind is at ease. He's not worried. He's got his feet up, his favorite book in his lap, on a nice lawn chair in a peaceful environment where it's just him. See that dove? Peace. That's something that's needed. So there will be some type of celebration, something to be happy about, some joyous occasion, some kind of something to high five someone over. The pleasure card and the celebration card here as well. So that's what you have to come for you. And I'm gonna feel like that's within the next two. It's like something significant within the next couple of months, Dave. And I love you so much, sis. All right, wait. Let me see what the time is looking like, angels. Okay, so we are really running short. Let's grab another. You love the black cats. You have a black cat. Ooh. Oh, you light a candle every day. I love it. Toya, you posted a new question. What's the new question, Toya? Okay, I see it. What's coming towards me like a new person? Ooh, I like that. I'm gonna go there with Toya. Toya, you gave me hearts. So I'm gonna flip my fantasy. Thank you, Toya. I don't know. That just made me happy. I like the hearts. Don't judge me. I like heart emojis. Love is the highest vibe. All right, Toya. What's coming towards me like a new person to connect with? So we want to know about love. Ooh, girl. Do we have the love deck? Do we have the love deck? Yes, we do. We're gonna open that and bust that boy out for you today. All right, we're gonna go in the tarot and we're gonna go in our lovers oracle deck, which are my heart-shaped cards, which I absolutely adore, Toya. All right, let's. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I don't gotta pull a card because it just jumped out. So we'll put that to the side and we'll pull the tarot cards as well. So, somebody, yes, there is a new connection coming in for you. This is within, this is, this thing happens during the summertime. We're right here. It's about to happen. It's not long off at all. And I feel like it's already somebody around you. Like there's somebody who's already seen you. They have definitely seen you, admired you, seen you. I don't know if you guys have connected yet. I don't feel like you guys have spoken or connected yet. No, it's all new. It's new. It's a new thing. It's not somebody from before. This is not a returned ex. This is not a cycle back. Okay, for Miss Toya, what can we have? Don't be closed down to the new connection because it's a wonderful connection. Like, all right, it'll be a stable connection. It'll have, do you see these wands? That's a stable foundation. You have something to build on. So there'll be massive potential to make this thing into like a relationship of longevity, something that you can have for some time, not just a fleeting moment. So I don't know if you can see, but they're pretty happy and they're looking at what they can build together, what they can be. The Ace of Cups shows the newness. Aces represent newness, and cups hold our emotions. So it's completion. It's like a new, it's happiness. The water is flowing. That cup, it's not holding the water and overflowing. The water is constantly, flowing in and out, flowing in and out. And look at your heart up there. So your heart is so full. It's happiness. It's an emotional connection where you guys are mirroring each other. It's an exchange. It's like an even exchange. There's open sharing each way. There's vulnerability each way. But there's still some emotional damage, like some emotional trauma, some emotional baggage from before. This is a past connection. I feel like this is maybe both of you, but this is definitely the other individual. They haven't had the emotional, that healthy, mature, that's what I'm trying to say, that more mature type of connection that you're both desiring. But I feel like this person approaches you. They say something to you. They shoot their shot with you. They definitely look to like impress you at first. And I don't feel any fakeness, but I do feel some leeriness, like a little bit of guarding going on. I feel like you need to definitely, and they need to definitely release stuff that happened before, release connections that happened before, release disappointments that happened before, because this is going to be like a whole new thing. It's like different. You can't compare it to other connections. And this is the card that I pulled. I love it. Okay. New beginnings. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So don't hold back. This is a summertime romance. This is not a summertime romance where it's over because the summer is over, but this is how it begins. It's summertime. You guys spend a lot of time, making this connection, building this connection. And it's like you look at what you can have together moving forward. This is not a small thing or a childish thing is what I'm saying. Yeah. So that's what I get, Toya. I love you so much. Thank you for those hearts again. That made me happy as heck. No profanity here because I am such a lady here at the Psychics Connect. You can find me at thepsychicsconnect.com. I am Joy. I'm reader 8755. Love is the highest vibe. That's my thing. Love. I do all types of readings, but love and relationship is where I am most proficient because I'm nosy. And not only do you want to get all the answers, I want to know for you. I'm a girl's girl, but I also love working with the gentlemen as well. Seriously, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Love is the highest vibe. I'll see you guys next Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another hour of free live readings. Mwah!
Go meditate now. Enjoy your day.